I'm just here to quickly clarify the difference between soulmates and twin flames. I keep getting messages asking what I mean by that, so I thought I'd clarify it here. Okay, so I'm here to talk about the difference between soulmates and twin flames. You know, we all have soul connections, which can be more general, and some of them are karmic. Soulmates are other souls we've organised to meet here on our walk on earth to assist each other and awaken each other. That's not always in happy, smiley ways. Sometimes those are tough lessons as they bring something out in us that we need to look at and things like that. So, and we and them, so sometimes things can get a bit interesting. But soulmates we can have more than one of. We don't just have one. They can be lovers, sisters, friends, and yeah, you do have more than one of these people. And I feel as our vibration increases and speeds up, that people are meeting more and more of them, whereas, you know, 80 to 100 years ago, people might only meet one soulmate in a lifetime, whereas now people are actually meeting more because they're working through their patterns faster, their soul lessons that they've decided, and this is by choice. You're not forced to. This is something you choose to do, is to learn those lessons with those people. And I mean, if you looked at it like acting, so you're making a movie, you've got yourself and all these people in your life who come in and show you certain things or awaken you to certain things, and then you also have a director. Now you're the director. Nothing outside of you determines what you have to do. It's something you have chosen to learn in this lifetime or to experience. Often just experience, it's not always so serious. And yeah, these people come into your life to show you some things that you wanted to learn or see. Now, twin flames, they are related on the soul essence, where their soul originated from, and they are of the same essence, but they're not halves. A lot of people think that without your twin soul, you're half a soul. You're not, because after the individuation of all the souls, we all came from the oneness, but twin souls have come from the same soul stream, and as they broke away from that to experience duality and individuality, they became whole within themselves. But when they do meet their twin soul, there's an instant recognition because the vibration's so similar, even if it is a polarity, so one's very masculine and one's very feminine, there's still this instant recognition and draw to each other. Even if you try to fight it, it's still there. So twin flames you only have one of, okay? And it's quite a different story to a soulmate. So sometimes twin souls aren't incarnated at the same time. Sometimes only one comes onto planet Earth and the other one actually stays in spirit and helps and guides from there. So they will support you. If you're pretty in tune, you'll actually see that and connect with that person or energy, through dreams or meditations and things like that. But you're still connected spiritually, so they do help each other out, but in a more ongoing way over long periods of time, because that similarity of the soul stream to me seems to be the best way to put that, to describe something which is actually pretty hard to describe, because energy is limitless and there's no ending or beginning. It kind of merges. So so they are here to awaken each other. Not always, once again, it's not always a walk in the park. It can be really tough. They can really push each other's buttons where they need to be aware. They can give each other a really hard time if they're not aware enough or awake enough. If they're both awake, they can actually recognize their patterns, and they can be open about them without the other person kind of using it against them. That's a pretty dirty trick, and yeah, sometimes it doesn't work, and that's really sad, because often people then can't quite forget that person. You know, they'll always be important to them, they'll always remember them, even if they've moved on, even if they were somebody else, they'll always remember that one person. But sometimes putting yourself through absolute hell isn't essential. We're not running out of time. There's more time. There's more lifetimes. So if you're at totally different places in your spiritual evolution and just can't gel, walking away is allowed. It's a good idea sometimes just to give it some time. You may reconnect later on in life when you've both had some time to grow and become more self-aware and more honest with yourself and others. So, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you'll see each other again in spirit or in another lifetime. So, and there's no have to, and you are not less than if you're not with your twin flame. You're still a whole and complete soul, but your vibrations connect you together. You'll often have a few similarities in life when you look back, and they kind of, yeah, they'll make you connect even stronger. So both soulmates and twin flames are here to awaken each other. So yeah, they're both just as important. A twin flame is not more special than a soulmate. A lot of people, if their twin flame isn't even on the planet and in physical form at the moment, have beautiful, happy lives with a soul connection with a soulmate. And sometimes it's even easier than a twin flame. It's more, not as challenging. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with not connecting with your twin flame. So I see quite a lot of, especially younger people, they're all kind of stressing about connecting with that twin flame. It'll happen when it's meant to. You will feel each other, you will connect, so try not to panic about it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Often, yeah, twins can really complement each other, twin flames, if they can be really upfront and open about their unique expression and their fears and their desires. That is so crucial. Without excellent communication, they can fall into quite toxic wars, and that's just not good. So it is okay to walk away and take some time out, take a breather, and yeah, if it is making you really unhappy, it is okay to walk away. But if you're both aware, awake, and can work through this stuff, you can have a really amazing relationship. You sometimes see these people and they're just kind of made for each other. They just match, they just gel. Yeah, quite often they're twin flames. You can see that in older couples too. Quite often you think, oh yep, you found yours a long time ago. You know, it just feels right, even from a perspective of looking in. So yeah, so that's the difference. Soulmates, like I said, they're no less important than twin flames. But yeah, you can have more than one. So yeah, your soulmate can also be a friend. You know, you have that soul connection with, or one of your soulmates can be a friend. Or you can have a soulmate when you're quite young who's come in to help you grow, and then you actually outgrow each other. And that doesn't make that time you had together any less special. It's still a really important part of your life. But you grew, and yeah, you can walk away from that peacefully if you feel it's done. And yeah, you'll probably run into another soulmate maybe. Who knows? Anyway, so lots of love to you. I hope this helped a bit. I've tried to make it as clear as I can, but yeah, the description of how a twin flame is created is as close as I can describe it in words. That, you know, before the breakaway of individual souls, there were streams of energy, and twin flames were connected in that energy. So when they then individuated, they still had very, very similar energy coming from that same soul stream. So lots of love, and see you in my next video.